Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Now today is going to be a very fun video. It has been very highly requested ever since I moved out to give you a tour of my new beauty room. And now that I feel like I have finally settled in, I think it's time. Now today's video is actually going to be the kickoff of my new makeup collection slash beauty room series, I guess we can call it. So today I'm going to be giving you guys an overall tour of my beauty room, and I'll let you guys know how I decorated it, my storage and all that stuff. And then in future episodes in this series, I will be diving into my actual makeup collection. So instead of doing just like one really long video, sort of just overviewing everything in my collection, I'm gonna split the videos up into different categories so that I can actually go more in depth and give you guys a little bit more of a closer look into all the makeup that I have in my collection. Very similar to how Kathleen has been doing it on her channel. She definitely inspired me, and you guys actually suggested that I do it in the same format. So I'm gonna be splitting it up into like foundations, blushes, lip products, etc., etc. So definitely let me know what category I should start off with in my next video. Please definitely leave me all of your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're excited as well, and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And if you'd like to see my beauty room, then of course keep on watching. So let's just start off quickly with a little overview of what my beauty room actually looks like. The room itself is pretty small, so I had to be really smart with the way that I actually set everything up so that I was really utilizing the space more efficiently. So on one side of the room, this is where I like to call my set because it's basically where I film against. And then on the other side of the room is my storage. So that's where I store all of my makeup. So let's first start off with this big giant gold bookcase that I've got over here. So when I was putting together this room, I had this like very vivid vision of what I wanted. I really wanted to have both natural textures as well as like a mix of edginess, because I think the juxtaposition of those two themes really creates just like a very interesting space. So I knew I wanted to sort of mix wood with greenery as well as metals to really bring that all together. So the first piece that I definitely knew I wanted to have in my beauty room was a gold bookshelf. Now, if you Google gold bookshelves, you will find that it is almost impossible to find anything affordable. I was looking for like the longest time and I could not find a gold bookshelf that was like under $800. And honestly, there was no way that I was going to spend that much on a bookshelf. It just wasn't gonna happen. So I then turned to Pinterest because I knew that I had to DIY something, and I was seeing a lot of people taking this IKEA bookshelf and spray painting it gold. So I was like, genius, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I went to IKEA, I bought this bookshelf. It was actually originally black, and I thought it would be such an easy process to spray paint, but I was oh so wrong. It was the biggest pain in the ass to actually spray paint this thing gold because there were just so many pieces. I really didn't have a lot of space to actually spray paint. It physically pained me to create this bookshelf. So then it was time to actually style these bookshelves, which was actually really fun. I did realize that styling bookshelves is one of my new favorite things to do. So I already had like the general theme already, but a color theme is really important. So I did know that I wanted to mix metals and really just do black, white, and rose gold, or like a blush pink. So when I went shopping, I went to HomeSense. Every single thing in here except for the books are from HomeSense. That's what I did. I looked for every piece that I could find that was either a metal, that was rose gold, or that had some sort of like bohemian vibe to it. That is my bookshelf. Let's move on to the vanity. So right next to the bookshelf, you have my desk slash like vanity area, and you may recognize this space because this is where I film. I film right in front of this, so this is basically my whole entire background. So when I was putting this together, it was a little bit more difficult because I didn't want the background to be too distracting, but then again, I still wanted to reflect my personality and be fun, but just not too much. So I sort of had to find that balance. So this right over here is my leaf print. I knew I wanted to put this in my room immediately. I've had this print for actually like over a year now, and I just didn't really have any place to put it. So when I was putting this room together, this print was sort of like the center of it all. It's from an artist. Her name is The Estate. You can find her off of Society 6. And I put it in this just very cheap gold frame that I got from Amazon. Right next to that is another print actually from The Estate. She is such a great artist. This is like a watercolor skull, and I have it in a really just simple black frame. And then we have my shelf. Now this shelf was the biggest pain in the ass to actually put on my wall. Let's just say there are some extra holes in my wall that don't really need to be there, but it's just really cool, just like I don't know, it's a shelf. I put this purple vase in here as well as this just little gold cube with 2 fake succulents in there and then some more fairy lights. Now as for the desk, not really sure where I got it. I totally forget, but I will try and find it and link it down below. But I did know that I wanted some sort of like gray wood in here. And then on top of the desk, I have a bunch of little makeup decorations. Of course, I've got my lipstick tower, which houses some of my favorite lipsticks. I will go more in depth into this once I start to get into my makeup collection, but it's from Luxbox and they have really awesome acrylic organizers. I definitely recommend checking them out. I always have to have a candle burning in here, especially when I'm filming. So I have this candle from Anthropologie, and then I have some other fun stuff from Anthropologie. This over here is my little J mug, where I like to keep all of my favorite pencil products. There's 3 little pots for plants here, but I use them instead for eye pencils and lip liners. I think this is a really great and more unique way to store your eye products. And then of course, I've got my cute little pineapple over here, which I love. Is there anything in here? No, there's nothing in there. And then this, which I get so many questions on, because you do see in the background when I film. This is from HomeSense. Every brush that I put in here, I wanted to have either a gold or rose gold handle. I have my amethyst. Fun fact, this is actually my great-grandmother's. My mom gave it to me before I moved and I absolutely love it. So I just keep it on my desk for those good vibes. Oh yeah, my stool. I got this also from HomeSense. You will probably realize that I absolutely love HomeSense. I get all of my decor from there. And this stool is awesome because it has this gray pillow top and then the actual legs are copper, so it sort of pulls in that mixed metal theme that I'm going for. And then of course you have my yucca tree, which I love. It has not died on me yet, so yay me. That is actually it for this side of the room. Let's turn the camera around and move on to the storage side. Welcome to the other side of my room. This is a part of my room that you guys never ever see because of course I'm always filming in that direction, but this is basically where all of my makeup lives. It was really difficult to try and figure out a way to store my makeup collection because obviously I do have a large collection because of what I do. So I definitely needed somewhere that would house everything and keep it organized as well as give me room to grow. So I really wanted to honestly stay away from the Alex drawers because I already have 2 of them over here and I didn't want to have like 6 of them. I thought that would be a little bit much. So I actually discovered this unit from IKEA, which is so great, and I'm so happy that I decided to store my makeup in this. This is a totally customizable unit. You can have either empty slots, which are these, and I ended up putting baskets in the slots. You could have drawers, which are like these, or you could have like cubbies that have doors, I think. Now, actually building this thing was the biggest pain in the ass. If you ever plan on building this unit, please get like multiple friends or family to help because you will definitely need it. I had both Sam and David help me build this, and it took us, I think, like 3 days to actually finish it because you have to build like every single individual drawer, which just takes forever. So big thank you to David and Sam for helping your girl out. I really appreciate it. And then the knobs here are actually all from Anthropologie. So I think a really great way to sort of like elevate your IKEA furniture or really any less expensive furniture to make it look more expensive is to change the knobs. It makes the biggest difference. I ended up going with like these clear crystal-like knobs and then this really cool cream square geometric gold knob. Sort of makes it look a little bit more luxurious, dare I say. The drawers themselves are actually quite small and very shallow, so it just makes for organizing my makeup really easy because there's not a lot of room for things to get lost in, if that makes any sense. And I actually have some empty drawers here, which is really awesome, so it definitely gives me room to sort of expand my collection. So basically the way that I decided to store my makeup is basically by category. I found that that was the easiest. It was a way that I was able to find things the fastest. And then of course up here is where I like to keep all of my palettes. So each basket all contains a bunch of palettes. And then on top over here, I just have some little extra stuff. I have another lipstick tower, some jumbo eye pencils, which I like to keep over here. Of course, I have my YouTube 100 subscriber plaque, which I like to keep on display, of course, because it just, you know, makes me very happy. And yeah, that's basically everything that's on top of here. Not that exciting, honestly. So right next to the unit on the right-hand side, I have this Alex drawer that I've had for a really long time that is actually pretty empty. I think there's only like 1 or 2 drawers that has a few things in it. And then on the other side, I have another Alex drawer, and this is definitely way more exciting because it contains all of my lip products, which is very fun. So all of my lip products all live in here. It's very nicely organized. I remember organizing it one time at like 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I just, put all of my energy into this. Everything is so easy to find, and I was trying to find a good way to organize all of my lip products, and this was the best way I was able to find without, I don't know, getting 17,000 lip towers. You will be getting a closer look into that once I start doing my collection videos. So that is it for my beauty room tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really excited to start doing the actual collection part of this video series. Definitely do not forget to let me know what you thought of this video and let me know your suggestions for the first collection video of this series because, oh, I'm so excited to get started with that. Okay, so that's it. Of course, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.